All right, everybody. Happy August. Today, we're going to go over the universal energy for August. We're going to talk about specific manifesting techniques and dates, and then we're going to connect with the guides with an oracle message at the end. I believe we have 5 planets in retrograde right now. I am not one of the astrology girlies, but I know enough to know that there's always going to be scheduling issues when there's retrogrades. Mercury's in retrograde. We have a couple other planets in retrograde. Chiron now is in retrograde to the end of the year. So what you need to understand is that retrogrades are not here to break you. They're not here to tear you down. They're here to show you past mistakes, past patterns, past habits or problems and situations so that you can address these problems and put a better plan in place. A retrograde is to redirect you, realign you, refocus, and reshift you. And I love that because July really was a month where it was a universal 7 energy. And that 7 is a quiet energy. It's going within for the answers, it's reflection. How many of you felt you really needed to get grounded, or you were just sick of the routine and you wanted a whole new routine? How many of you were like, you know what? I'm done creating. I'm done trying. I just need a break. July was reevaluating your life a little bit, asking the big questions. Who am I? What do I want? How do I want to be treated? What's important to me? What do I want to build? Who do I want to help? How do I want to serve? And I felt it very much. July was a very emotional month. How many of you felt like you were just crying for no reason? Or you felt, I don't know, bored with life? Why did you need this rest period? Things happen for a reason, right? You needed this rest period. You needed this period to reconnect to what matters most to you. Because when August comes in, it is a universal energy of a 17-8. So we're still hanging on to that 7. We have the 1 and the 7, right? The 1 is you, the 7 is soul searching and truth. And what happens is you are now supposed to find your truth, and you are supposed to integrate it. You are supposed to take that pain, that sadness, that disconnection, and transmute it into your power, transmute it into your purpose work. And you are to fully be integrated in the month of August. August is a universal 8 energy. And that 8, look at the number 8. It's, very circle on the top, circular, and then it goes down and back around. It never ends. There's no hard lines, and everything is completely one and connected. Think about it. The 1 and the 7 is about you and your enlightenment, you and your higher power, you and your intuition, your spiritual connection, your higher wisdom, your higher soul. And it's really getting down to what makes your world so powerful, what makes you, function at its best, what makes you happy. We are constantly creating our own realities based upon our thoughts. Now, we create our realities, whether it's a negative one or a positive one. And the universe doesn't understand past or future, it only knows power in the present. We focus on the past, and what we do is we bring that past into the present by focusing on it. I understand there was pain in the past. I understand there was trauma and drama and negativity and hurt and despair. But the more you talk about that past experience, the more you're going to get a similar one to that in the present. It is time to stop speaking of the past. It's time to put the past behind you. It's time to see that every time you step into the past, you diminish the power of the present. That your greatest gift is now. Who are you now? Who are you becoming right now? What are you ready to receive? And as we prepare for this 8 energy, which is here, it's right here. It's total power and alignment for your path of peace and abundance. Let me say that again. It is not about manifesting $50,000. It is not about manifesting a Louis Vuitton bag or a trip. It is about manifesting a path towards your peace and your abundance, your alignment for joy. I always try to kind of use myself as an example. Here I am. If you go to ChatGPT and say, who is the most popular numerologist out there? Your girl comes up. But yet I don't feel like I've even scratched the surface. But if ChatGPT is recognizing me as a top psychic, intuitive, numerologist, whatever you want to call me, I need to be ready for these opportunities. So I thought I was going to manifest a podcast. I want to have a podcast, or maybe I want to be on a radio show, or maybe I want to manifest a specific thing. And over the month of July, I realized, well, if the universal 9 energy of 2025 is demanding and teaching us to surrender to our higher power and let go of control and really be a match to abundance, then who am I to say what I manifest? Why am I saying I need to manifest a podcast? What if that's not going to be the path to my peace? So instead of saying, I want to manifest a podcast, why don't I say, I am ready to call in and be a match to opportunities that are exciting, fun, easy, mentally, emotionally, and financially abundant in ways that allows me to speak to millions, serve millions, support millions, help people on a global scale. I am manifesting the best path for me at this time. Because you see, spirit only gives us what we can handle. Spirit will not give you something that you are not prepared for. I use the example of a baby. Would you give a 1-month-old baby a chicken drumstick and say, eat this? No. One, the baby it cannot eat a chicken drumstick. The baby is not physically prepared to have that chicken. That baby's not ready for that. Does that mean that the baby will never have chicken? No. Eventually that baby will have chicken. But right now, that baby's getting applesauce. Why are you trying to force things into your existence that we're not ready for? So instead of manifesting specific things, let's stand in our power and tell the universe that you are a match to receive this blessing in the most perfect, aligned path for your highest good. When it's divinely guided, it just all lines up. We have one of the most powerful manifesting days approaching us, and that is the 8-8 Lionsgate portal on August 8th. And it's a 888 energy because it's the 8th month of the year on the 8th day in a universal 8 energy, 3/8. And the energy will last about a week after. It's already begun. It starts on the 4th and it goes all the way to the 12th. And we have the full moon on the 9th. Okay. So we have this really powerful time to call in the perfect path for your highest potential, for peace, joy, clarity, and abundance, and fun. Why not? Make it fun. For the first time in my life, I don't care how it shows up. That's when you know you're about to manifest greatness. And when you get to that place where you're just excited to call those things in, that's when you know the magic is here. And that 8-8 portal is infinite potential, limitless possibilities. And what I need everyone to understand is that 8 energy of August and that 9 energy of 2025 are kind of competing. But the 9 is kind of like, you gotta give up control. You gotta let go of the reins a little bit. Spirit is showing me the horse. I don't ride horses. But I know there's some type of riders that let the reins go. You have to become one with that horse That rider, the energy, the trust that you're not going to get thrown off. You have to give up the reins. If you've been doing the work, then now it's time to receive. No more work has to be done. You don't know what's coming. So if you want to be a certain person, you have to be that person in the absence of the physical manifestation. You have to be ready. You have to be prepared. That's all you have to do. You are manifesting every single day. You are either manifesting what you want or you are manifesting what you don't want. How do you know? Well, if you don't have it in your physical reality, you're manifesting what you don't want. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. August is about preparing the path. Manifestation only knows two things. One, you're either satisfied with the current reality or you're unsatisfied. Find what gets you ready and then prepare that path. That's it. It all starts with you and loving yourself and respecting your body, your mind, your emotions, your energy, your aura, all of it. How can you manifest in the Lion's Gate portal if you really don't like who you are? If there's something in your life right now that 9 is calling in, identify what it is you do not like. Identify what you're struggling with. And then prepare a new path of peace and prosperity for that energy. That's what the portal is. And I know Spirit is preparing a path for me. And like a baby, each month I'm getting stronger, I'm getting wiser, I'm getting better, I'm getting more and more aware of what I like, what I don't like, because I'm trying different things. And each month, each day, I'm getting ready to be ready, to be ready. Eventually, Spirit is going to hand me something. I'm going to say yes. I need everyone to be in their yes era. Don't say no because you're ready. Say yes to the love. Say yes to the wealth. Say yes to the health. Say yes to the fun. You did not come here to be deprived of anything. You came here to experience it all. And now you're ready because with that 8, what goes up must come down, must come up again. As within, so without. Whatever is on the outside of your life, your reality, is only reflecting what's on the inside. If you don't like the outside world, change the inside. Change your thoughts. Change the way you see yourself, the way you love yourself, the way you honor yourself. And I promise you, if you do the inside work and you serve your soul, the outside has to match. That is the law of oneness, the law of abundance, the law of polarity, the law of attraction, the law of vibration. That's what it is. If you want to manifest something, it's never about other people and what they will give to you. It's who you are, what you give to yourself, and how you become it. Can I get a hell yeah if that made sense? If I seem a little bit emotional, it's because I am. I know the universal 8 is the most abundant time with that 8-8 Lionsgate portal. But at the same time, that 9 is fighting us. Something is ending. There's pain in the 9. There's loss in the 9. There's sadness in the 9. But then there's a new path. My child is leaving the home and going to college for the first time. My oldest is leaving the home to go into her senior year of college. And for the first time, my family of 5 will be a family of 3 within this home. That is a major adjustment. And although I'm excited and I'm blessed and I'm so happy that we can give her this beautiful college experience, it comes at a loss. One thing is ending so that so much can begin. You are birthing something new. My daughter is moving in to her dorm on the Lionsgate 88 portal. It's not a bad thing for something to come to an end. It's the next thing. It's evolution. It's the process. And you have to allow it to happen. You cannot fight it. Whether I want her to go to college or not, she's going because her new identity is about to start, but so is mine. With this, you're about to go through some major changes. It's not going to be the same. I can make this a difficult process or I can make this the best transformation transition ever. And I hope you do the same. And it's interesting because I pulled an oracle, okay, obviously. I pulled an oracle from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. She is one of my favorites. And the card that I pulled before this session is Time to Go. Look at that. Look at that. Time to Go. And it's card number 45, which is a 9. Hello. Okay, Spirit. Thank you for the confirmation. And it's this beautiful woman, and I don't know if you can see it, but she's running across a bridge, and there's beauty, there's grace, there's magic around her. But what you can't see is she's running to another opening. She can't see it. She doesn't know what's on the other side, but there's only one way. She can't go right, she can't go left, and she can't go backwards. She's got to go through it. And when I saw this, I thought immediately of the 8-8 portal. Get there. You earned this. It's time to move. It's time to go. It's time to be her, to be him. Walk through that portal with confidence and clarity and certainty, creativity and excitement, because you deserve it. You did the work. Congratulations. It's time to go. And this is all about endings, completion, walking away from something because there's nothing else for you on this path. There's nothing more the soul can learn. It's time for a new experience. It's time for a new path. Open the door to endless possibilities. And I know that you're going to go out there and you're going to do great because you've been wrapped into this energy. You've been attuned. You now know what is needed and you're ready. And I thank you for being here. I thank you for listening.